Well, it's about that time of the day again.
Whale time.
Where we drain a whale of all of its space water, apparently.
How that
Oh,
happens,
and also
I don't know.
Pinocchio. Also, Pinocchio's been drugged or something, and he's
or
out of
knocked
it.
unconscious.
I guess.
No.
How do you knock? But how do you knock unconscious a literal puppet?
With a
Knock on
hammer?
wood. No, I know.
Also, I like to note that the puppet is holding a puppet.
I'm not sure, but maybe
Da-da-da.
Ha.
Tell me he's not a fucking puppet throughout most of the series. Tell me he's not.
I mean, by the end. I mean, spoilers. By the end of this game, he is revealed to literally be a puppet for something. But in any case, it's at this moment, however, that we're going to get a very important buff for the rest of the game.
High jump.
Oh,
Yay.
thank goodness.
Oh, hey,
not
Logan.
What's that?
You know what I just realized?
What is that?
This is what I get for not looking through my games more closely, but I have the original
Ooh.
game. I bought it a while back.
Really?
Oh,
Kingdom
nice.
Hearts 1? Well, there you go.
Uh-huh.
Again, I do recommend giving it a shot. It's an interesting, like, it plays a little bit like Phantasy Star Online, I want to say, and then it's like action in an action roleplay game. But just be ready for a little bit of clunky platforming, at least up until we get high jump. Then the platform becomes a little bit more tolerable.
Just a little though.
You know, it's every week that
I can do this.
It's every week that I completely forget Phantasy Star existed, and yet every week I also am reminded it exists.
It's a big thing. Oh, cool. We also got Water Gleam. We can turn that in to get our Dumbo summon.
Okay, I kind of blinked for a second. I thought it said watermelon.
It's like,
Oh!
it's right here, Goofy. It's been here all along. Why am I?
I can't
talking
believe it's
Sora
in my
with a Goofy
home!
voice?
A hat made out of watermelon!
What?
Yes. Anyway,
Watermelon.
it's a whole Vine thing.
Yes,
It's a whole
Lord!
Vine.
Yes,
It's a whole
yes,
Vine
It's-
thing.
yes, folks.
Oh, it's a vine. Okay.
Yes, folks. Us being stuck in this whale for so long has driven us insane.
Yeah, by the way,
We're going insane.
By the way,
anyway, there's more Dalmatians.
for those who don't know, go look up Marlon Webb. He is an
he has
old
some
Vine
great
guy.
ones.
Yeah.
He is fucking hilarious. One of my favorites.
I remember.
Did he ever make a YouTube channel?
Yeah, well, kind of. He has, like, clips on YouTube and stuff like that. He's back on TikTok, which that's, like, the
Okay,
perfect
which is
place.
like the new
Yeah.
Vine, right?
Yeah,
I remember
which-
when he did the whole running thing with Take On Me. That's when I lost it.
Oh, yeah,
Oh yeah, with him just swinging his arms up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, I'd like to make
Would
an.
you three cut it out in there? I'm very sensitive inside.
Yeah, we gotta be careful up here.
Also,
Wait,
I'd like
what's
to
your
Go ahead,
observation?
that is a very bold claim of you to make, James, saying that being in this world drove us insane, implying that we weren't already there to begin with.
I mean, we just got into a weird space wheel. Anyway, again, it's so weird that you have this one boss encounter. Then the game's like, nah, that wasn't the final. But okay, you can have the boss now.
You can have the real
It just
boss
yanks
now.
it away. So it yanks it away just for like 30 seconds, and bam, here we are. We're already at the end of Monstro.
And yeah, literally, apparently Pinocchio did have a heart that was stolen from him. Now he technically is heartless.
And Riku is straight up asking, "Hey, let's kill this kid to save Kairi. Come on, let's do it. Join the cult with me."
It's still alive. It's a puppet. It's alive.
I'm sorry, Riku, but I'm on Team Mickey Mouse Club.
I'm sorry, Riku, but I gotta go.
Also,
You know, Riku, maybe we can settle this debate by seeing what the Mystery Mascatool has to say about it.
you know,
Forgot about that. Go ahead, man.
I'm just.
Oh wait, hang on. I'm so sorry. This is actually a really a key bit. Pinocchio says he's not gonna make it.
Ooh.
Nah, he was lying.
I guess I'm okay.
Look
Wow.
at that. All right.
Yay.
I thought that was a cute little nod to it. Anyway, back to you, Matt, as we get ready to fight we're basically gonna fight that first Heartless again, except now there's acids, so don't land in it, and just repeat what you did the first time. See ya.
Bye-bye.
Oh, okay. Yeet right back into the darkness, why don't you?
Mention
So, yeah. Now that we're basically having a refight, Matt, go ahead.
Okay, so whenever I hear Haley Joel Osment like voice Sora, I always forget that, again, he is a child actor for many years, and that the Kingdom Hearts series technically reunited him with a co-star from Secondhand Lions, that being Travis Willingham.
Huh.
Really?
Because Travis Willingham was on Secondhand Lions as a kind of background character. He was like important for one scene in the movie.
Oh.
just to let you know, it is a funny, great scene in the movie, and also Travis has one of the best stories when it comes to that scene.
Oh,
Okay.
nice.
Whenever I think of Haley, I would always just think of freaking Sixth Sense, like everyone else does.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm a moron
Yeah.
because the first thing I usually think of when I think of Haley Joel Osment, aside from Sixth Sense, is Country Bears.
No.
Oh yeah.
What?
He was
Oh, holy shit!
Yeah, he was the young
was.
bear in that.
Oh yeah, he
He-
was
so-
also the son of Esmeralda and Phoebus in the Hunchback sequel.
All right. He
Oh
was.
my God,
That's
right.
Right. Oh my gosh, it's right. Yeah, the little blonde kid.
Yeah.
I
Oh my god, I
completely
forgot about him.
Would anybody like to hear?
Zephyr.
And there's a lot.
Anybody like to hear that Travis story really quick?
Just in a second, I was gonna say one last thing I learned about this game. Also, careful with that poison attack. Is I don't know if I already mentioned it prior to this point, in which case I apologize. Is another thing I learned, and I don't know if it was always this way. If ever you're locked onto something and you press the triangle button, in Kingdom Hearts 1, that actually you can see Donald and Goofy's portraits glowing blue, because whenever I hit triangle, it actually is me commanding them do something now. Like, just do something. Don't just wait to do your thing. So I can in that sense, I kind of have some control.
You know,
Anyway, we're killing it. The cutscene's nothing too crazy. Go ahead, Matt. The Travis story.
So yeah, Travis mentioned. I suggest looking it up because he tells it better, but it's hilarious.
What?
Oh no. But what happened is Travis, he plays a greaser in that movie with a bunch of different gang members
stop.
and all that. And in one scene they get into this bar fight with Robert Duvall, and Robert Duvall, he's 70 at this point. He beats the living shit out of all of the characters. That's the whole joke, is that Robert Duvall's character used to be this big badass during World War I or World War II. And
What can I do?
but eventually the thing is, Robert Duvall was originally supposed to have a stuntman do the scene, and they trained the stuntman, they did all that, the actors knew what they were supposed to do, including Travis, and then Robert Duvall comes on set one day and goes oh, is this the fight scene? Yes. Well, shit, I want in. Can I join? Yes, we'll go and teach you right now in 2 hours. And everybody is panicking because they don't want... They're training with a stuntman to hit a stuntman, not Robert fucking Duvall, one of the biggest actors in Hollywood. So
I know some actors. Oh, by the way, Maleficent's giving him dark power to now he can control Heartless.
yeah, of course.
Because I'm sure that's fine. But I know some actors who are genuinely they don't mind
Getting hit and stuff like that. Yeah, but
Oh, he's not feeling so good.
Oh no, he's gonna. Oh.
I knew I shouldn't have eaten that gummy.
I don't even know.
And
whales
just
can
like that,
sneeze,
we're
but
done.
Okay. But yeah. So what happened is Robert Duvall, so they do the scene and all that, and Travis Willingham is not a stuntman. None of the people playing the greasers are stuntmen. They are actors.
No.
And so when they were filming the scene, Robert Duvall, he is supposed to punch. He was supposed to punch
head
Travis
elsewhere.
Willingham, and
Right.
the camera can't tell depth, so you can put your hand right past the face. If you throw back your head, it looks like you hit a punch. So that's what Travis thought Robert was going to do. Robert fucking punched him head on into the nose.
Oh no.
He punched. Oh, sorry.
No. I was just saying geez, you punched him right in the
he
nose.
punched him right in the nose. It's oh. So it's so it's we need another take. It's okay, maybe. It's
Awesome.
Travis goes and the director goes, what's the problem? He punched me. Oh, it's okay. I'll go talk to him about it. He walks by. He doesn't even talk to Robert about it. And then they do and Travis is you didn't talk to him. They do the take again. It's 3 takes. Travis keeps on getting punched in the face, legitimately, by Robert Duvall. And then it's they think he thinks they used it. They got the take. Then he hears the director go, "We need one more." It's and so when they're about to do the final take, Robert is about to punch him, but you see Travis is apparently leaning back. He's afraid, and Mario goes "What's wrong? Man, I'm tired of you punching me." Well, you get punched all the time, don't you? No, I don't. What are you talking about? You're a stuntman.
Robert
No?
Duvall did not recognize Travis Willingham.
Well, no, didn't he? Travis, do you know who Robert Duvall is?
Yes, I'm just saying, like, I
This
felt
is-
like actors would have been able to look, I felt like actors would have been able to look at the damn script and be like, oh, Travis, that's the guy who's acting with me, not a stunt double.
Well, no. Here's the thing.
Oh, nice, new ability.
Sometimes.
Oh, and also I also have to interrupt you to clarify all that happened the last
I love
3
the little
minutes there.
sailor dance.
So we got the Spellbinder, which is what you get for basically the reason why Sora brought attention to his magic is we've now learned at least one of each of the different spell types in the game. So we can upgrade them, of course, but we now know the base level of every attack. Black funguses are annoying in that they can turn invincible.
Of course.
They can turn to stone-ish.
So at that point, you have to just back off and wait for it to wear off, which is all RNG dependent, by the way.
Oh, come
and then
on.
you can.
Come on. I don't remember being that hard to hit. Oh!
He's like, he's on the ropes. I got him. Anyway,
oh, where
I'll
did
and
get
we're
him
also
this
doing,
time.
and we're also doing this cup just because it unlocked, and we're moving closer and closer to the Hercules Cup. Which once the Hercules Cup happens, ooh, nice new ability for Goofy. Once we get to the Hercules Cup, that'll be when the quote-unquote story of Olympus Coliseum can actually end in terms of us sealing its keyhole. And
Oh, hello.
bam,
Suddenly,
Leon and
suddenly
Yuffie.
Squall and Yuffie are here to
goodness.
fight us.
So Leon
Weren't you
fights the
helping us
exact same.
earlier?
So they can compete. Anyway, Leon fights the same way he fought back in Traverse Town in that optional fight. Just avoid him. Yuffie is the one you want to be more worried about
I'm
because
so sorry you have to do this, Miss Yuffie.
Yuffie you have to worry about because she has homing shuriken. Oh, but if you can hit him back at her, you can stun her, and also get good experience. But that's the move I don't like of hers because is that a move I should know, Matt?
Not that I know of.
A crazy weird shuriken power.
I think so. It could be her limit break. I don't know.
Fair enough. You're the Final Fantasy VII. You're my expert.
I know, but a lot of
in the
shit
field.
a lot of shit in Kingdom Hearts they make up.
When I ask for the picture of Final Fantasy VII to enhance, you're to ask how much.
Whoa, way to make him sound like a slave boy, man.
He's not a slave. He's the. I don't know.
Well,
He
if
played-
that's
he
how
played
you
re-
feel.
That's all I ever. No, you're fine.
Do you mind if
This
I
just
finish
this just in, This just in, Matt confirmed to be a slave of Logan's disappointment.
To be fair, James, you're a
not. If
slave
anything,
to
I'm-
whatever I want you to make. I'm just kidding, by the
That's
way.
what I was gonna say. Technically,
Assuming
I'm
I'm open for
whatever video
commissions
edits
at
he
the time,
wants.
to be fair. That's not even so much slavery, that's just common, that's just making a living.
Yep. Any
Now he does
Big
this.
sword.
Basically,
It's
all
a
this
big
does is it just
sword.
increases his range. His moveset's the exact same. Just avoid it. So finish the story, and I guess make it quick because we're about to get to our next
Yeah, I know.
planet. soon.
Okay, so anyway,
Robert Duvall
so-
did not realize he was hitting a real dude, not a stunt double.
yeah, because here's the thing. This is before Travis was like a huge voice actor right now. So this is back in 2003. This is even before Full Metal Alchemist, which pretty much made him a household name with voice acting. But anyway, so Robert
Fair.
Duvall, they're about to do the final take, and it's like Travis he's kind of like
Something
flinching.
happens.
Cue the confetti.
Yeah, he's kind of flinching. Robert realizing, like, what's wrong? Man, I'm tired of you punching me. Well, you can punch all the time, don't you? No, I don't. What are you talking about? You're a stuntman. No, I'm an actor. And then Robert realized what he's doing, and he said, who's been letting me punch this guy all day? And apparently the director and 2 other people raised their hands.
What jerks?
To be fair, they're doing it as a joke. However, Robert, he didn't really much like the joke, and he gave Travis $500 as an apology.
Nice.
Aw.
I just
Alright,
imagine
well-
it's like, well, no, I'm an actor. Well, what kind of actor are you? Oh, I dub animes. Oh, so you should be used to being punched all the time.
Now, haha.
So yeah, I'm going to get that.
Theoretically,
blast, 'cause
yes.
That looks
Also, I know we're very late into saying this because, 10 minutes ago. But I noticed that whole thing of sort of being all like, I think my magic is as good as Donald's now, and then Donald's just thinking to himself, yeah, sure, try learning Zetaflare first.
Yeah, it's like,
Jeez, I forgot that. Buddy boy. I forgot that freaking Donald knows how to freaking use Zeta Flare.
Hey,
Of all
Logan?
things, it's like, isn't that like the top tier fire magic that only the most
It's
profound of spellcasters can even use?
Only select. Also, I went back here because I forgot a chest, and I wanted to get this chest because it's an important chest because it gives me Scanji. Anyway, and yeah, no, it is really impressive. It's like no normal boss in a Final Fantasy game has ever known Zeta Flare. Flare is basically the same as Nuke,
Yeah.
and no regular boss uses that. Only like special, like that's like Culex from
Oh, hey,
7 Stars.
Sealy, Jordy, look, we're going under the sea.
Under
Look,
the
there we
sea.
go. We can get everybody involved in
Oh,
this
I
again.
didn't bring
Also-
my
so-
tailfin with me.
And Dolphin's like Donald is like, oh crap.
Donald the
I'm
dolphin.
not a dolphin. Donald's like, no, I'm not a dolphin. How are we gonna survive in
Hey,
this?
Logan. Really quick,
Yes.
back to the Coliseum really quick. Do you fight him eventually?
Yeah, no, I fight
Okay.
him. The only boss I'll say right now, the only boss I don't fight is when you fight the boss that was exclusive to Final Mix from that was
Okay,
the
but
prequel
you
to
fight
Kingdom
you
Hearts
fight
2.
you fight the like the secret one, right? I'm not going to say
I
his
fight every other secret boss.
Okay,
correct.
so you fight the ultimate one. I better be there for that.
Yeah. Anyway,
Look at
Donald
me,
used
guys,
his
like a
magic.
doggy paddle.
Donald used his magic.
Sebastian?
Now it's not Sebastian's actor, but I believe that's Ariel's actress they got.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
still the same actress for Ariel. Sebastian, I want to say is Kevin Michael Richardson.
It is.
Yeah, it sounds
Whatever
like
did
that.
happen to the
Why
original
the fuck are
Sebastian
you
anyway?
turtle?
Because why not?
Between this and the Lion King in the second game, I think Goofy just likes turtles.
I used to have a pet turtle once. I
Hello.
named him Frank.
Hello, mine turtle. Hello.
I used to have a,
no.
I used to have a pet turtle myself. But then I got myself a kitty cat, and he outlived my poor turtle. I don't like
Although
to
now
talk
that I
about it.
think about it, that little kitty cat I bought did look really weird the second I brought it in. All of a sudden, he looked like a big old mountain lion.
Also, awkward exchanges aside.
Sorry.
This is no. I mean awkward exchanges between Sora and Ariel. They're trying to as he's trying to skirt around the fact that he is not meant to be a merman. Based on it looks like he's based on a dolphin actually. Looking at the dorsal fin.
Yeah.
Anywho's. So we're learning how to move because for a little bit here we're gonna have to now work in 3 dimensions since we can swim up and down as well.
Now,
For now, if you lock on, the game will kind of cheat for you and move you to the same depth, we'll call it, as the target. But otherwise, you're gonna have to start using L2 and R2 to start swimming up and down.
Yeah.
Also, people, enjoy what is everybody's favorite part of the game. From what I hear.
That's not until 2, isn't it?
Yeah, it's not.
Oh,
yeah,
okay,
2's
that's
when all
in
that
2.
stuff
Oh,
happens.
okay.
Oh, you know,
Never mind.
2's
Yeah,
when we
don't
start
worry.
having finny fun. Here, we're literally going into. Here's where we start committing finny fatalities.
Yes, which is perfect. However, I will admit, these jellyfish are not my favorite enemies because the big ones, you can either kill the big ones or they have a chance to split into multiple of these. Anyway, we're getting all, so yeah, now that we're just getting to straight up combat, let's actually let's involve everybody in this. Sealy,
Yes.
Jordy, your
Yes.
memories and/or experiences with The Little Mermaid.
It was one of my favorite movies growing up.
Yeah, it's one of the more memorable ones for me when I was a kid.
Yeah.
I watched.
It was definitely during the Renaissance, of course.
yeah.
I think
I
it's what
definitely
started the
watched-
Renaissance.
Oh yeah, it
Oh,
is part
really?
of the Renaissance. You're right. But as I was saying, like, I definitely saw the first movie. I saw both sequels. I honestly like the
Yeah.
second one a little bit better.
I did
And
too.
I saw the TV show way back in the day, and I thought it was pretty good.
I'm not gonna lie, I
heard
keep
the TV
forgetting that they
show.
made a TV show.
They did, and I still remember because of that one like super sleepy morning, waking up with a bunch of other guys watching it because it was like 1 in, and it was the episode when there was this like red cloud of like plankton that were going. They're basically the nematodes from SpongeBob
Dang,
eating everything
nematodes.
inside, and Triton at one point it's like, I have the perfect plan, and just tries shooting the trident into the cloud, and of course the cloud just dissipates around it, and then my friend was like, shoot the cloud again. I think he got on the ropes. Triton. And it just and at 1 in, anything is funny, so we all just laughed at that immediately. Anyways, welcome to Atlantica. This can be a annoying world for many because since they're playing with the 3D spaces, you have much wider open areas, especially this one, and thus it's very easy to lose yourself in. Like, it's very easy to lose your way if you don't know exactly where you should be going.
On top of that, I do believe your combat is somewhat nerfed while in this form.
Oh yeah, like for instance, like you don't get any. For instance, you can't really use aerial. You know what I mean? Like you can't use air combos and stuff because
Aerial
everywhere is
combos.
technically the air. I guess speaking of that, Ariel is kind of a battle mage kind of person where like she has some physical attacks, but she also uses some magic as well.
So kind of like a red mage.
Yeah, I was thinking red mage.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah,
And
basically.
it makes
match your
sense
red
since she's
hair.
a redhead. Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
But yeah, your combat's definitely gonna be. Honestly, that is, and they plan around that. Basically, yeah, get used to using a lot of magic as well as your combat. But anyway, we're gonna help take Ariel back to Daddy Dearest.
Daddy
See if we can
douche.
figure out what's going on here. Not yet.
Goodbye, everybody.
All right, bye.
Bye.
See you next time on the Dusty.
Bye.